You who win or lose, it's two dogs, Drone and Yo. We about to start the show. Talk sports then. Two dogs, sports talk show. 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 What's up? It's the Two Dog Sports Talk Show. Coming at you on this nice, hot Tuesday afternoon in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Man, it don't even make no sense how hot it is around here. It's just scorching. But we want to welcome y'all to the Dog House. Welcome to the Dog House.
Yeah.
We want to thank y'all. We got a big show for y'all tonight. You on here with Drone and Yo.
Yeah.
And the show we have Coach Lawrence Montgomery of the Bixby Spartans on here today, and we have Coach Willie Ponder of the McLean Titans on here today. And y'all know we got much football and everything. But I want to say congratulations to Yo. He got married this weekend. We just want to say congratulations, Yo. So how does it feel to be a married man again?
Ain't nothing really changed, yo. You know, we just keep on striding, keep on riding this old wave. You know what I'm saying? It just, we had to make it official, and especially in front of God's eyes. You know, so we be on the same page.
So basically, you had to do the old man. As the seasoned men say, make an honest woman out of her.
Yeah,
you know. So what after the wedding and y'all did the reception and stuff, because y'all are seasoned and everything, what did y'all end up doing? What y'all do? You told me that you was gonna go home and watch boxing that night. Is that what you did?
Yeah, pretty much. We went to the after party. We stayed there maybe an hour and a half. Then I went home and watched the fight, bro. I told you, bro. You know, it's fight night. I let it be known. Yeah. Then I watched Sports Center. Then I was tired. Then I went to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And then we woke up, and then we had the grandbaby the next day, and she spent pretty much the whole evening with us, and yeah.
So I seen the pictures, man. I said, man, yo can clean up a little bit, looking good in a little royal blue and everything.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know, I can do it when I need to. You know, I feel much more comfortable in t-shirt, ball cap, you know, shorts or jeans, and my Maxes on. I feel much more comfortable in that. But I can, you know what I'm saying, get all the way flossy. I even had the hat on, you know what I'm talking about. I had the whole player hat, you know, blue suit, vest on.
Well, that's the way it's gonna be this weekend, because you know the start of the NCAA on college football starts this weekend.
Yeah.
So you know it's a maxing and relaxing, getting everything done ahead of time.
Yeah,
so I can chill on Saturday and watch football all day Saturday.
And enjoy it. Get your nachos out. Yeah. And
because this, no football ended last week.
Thank you, Lord.
So do y'all hear that, women? And to y'all men that don't like sports, no football
is over.
It's over. Until end of February.
Yes.
So I told you to get your honeydew list done
last week.
I told you 2-3 weeks ago to get that honeydew list done
last week.
And now we done came to where the rubber hits the road.
And it's football from now until Valentine's Day.
We done came to where that dog is barking through the fence and the gate open.
Yes.
And y'all, the wise is probably saying, who the HE double hockey sticks done left the gate open because football done came through.
Too late now.
Too late. It's too late.
So all you women who had this long honey-do list, you wanted the yard raked and the flowers watered, and you wanted him to get all the stuff out of your
gutters and everything,
gutters and all that. Y'all gonna have to wait till February.
Yeah, you got to wait till the end of February now. You better. Well, what you do? We gave y'all secrets last week.
Yes.
On what to do. We told y'all wait till a game come on, and then that's when you ask him that question.
Yes.
You say, honey, I need the yard done. He say, baby, I'm watching the game. What do you say? Well, honey, can we just pay somebody to get it done? He say, whatever's gonna get you out my hair so I can watch the game. So you get your yard done, you get your gutters clean.
Yeah.
And the person he pay is gonna do it way better than he doing it because he gonna try to hurry up and get it done because he don't want to do it no more.
True.
So it's over. Make plans with your girlfriend, whoever.
Mani-pedi time.
Yeah. Massage time.
Yeah. Spa time.
Yeah. And I know y'all like, it's COVID. How can I go do a mani-pedi? Well, ask him to buy you the mani-pedi kit and you can do it. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Because I know, honey, I'm talking to my wife now. Honey, these are just jokes. We're not serious with all this, but, you got to clean it up.
Yeah, got to clean it up. Make sure you stay politically correct.
And we supposed to start off with our what if. And the what if this week is, what if these nuts, I said nuts, that are doing this crate challenge don't have insurance? Should we just, should we raise money, a GoFundMe page for them to get them some life, get them so they can be buried? Because they the stupid ones that's walking across these crates and busting their cotton picking behind and know they don't have no health insurance. They ain't got no life insurance. Yeah, I said ain't got no. We not in English class around here, so we use improper English sometime on the app. Ain't got no life insurance, ain't got no health insurance, and you decide to get your behind up to walk across a crate, and you see everybody else busting their behind,
and you gonna try.
And you gonna try. I seen, man, where somebody I know weighed a good 260, 270. Now you just seen the dude that ain't barely 110 pounds soaking wet bust his behind walking across the crate. So what make you think that your behind can walk across the crate and you're 160 pounds heavier?
I don't know, bro. Because if it was up to me, I'm going to have to chunk them the deuces and be like, hey, bro, no, that ain't for me. Because I'm not climbing up on them crates, bro. No. Anybody,
I'm still trying to figure out, we talking about, because it done basically turned into a sport on what you going to see when they fall. That's the sport. Because I've seen some people fall and hit the front of their face. I done seen them hit the side of their face.
Well, I saw the dude to get over to the top, and he kind of wiggled and then tried to take that next step, and that whole set of crates said, I
done seen it, man, where dude got up to Now you see the wind blowing like crazy.
Yeah, so I wasn't getting up there. I wouldn't be getting up there, bro.
And you decide,
I think I'm
gonna try walking across some creeks. And this wind is blowing at 25 miles per hour. I'm gonna see just what I can do. And these nuts get up and walk, and then you're taking your time like just they not tied together.
Yeah.
They loosely done.
Yeah. And they have no foundation.
None.
Yeah.
Just because you stacked them together like you doing Legos or you in school, don't mean that it's sturdy.
True. And they have no foundation. They just stacked.
Yeah. By the time you take step number 2, if you hadn't seen nobody fall, step number 2 should have let you know going any higher is not a good idea.
It's foolery.
Tomfoolery. But for some strange reason, after step number 2, you decide
you're going to go higher.
You're going to go higher.
Yeah. Makes no sense.
And then the people that's next to you, they just filming it.
And encourage you to go.
Encourage it. Well, I'm encouraged. If he want to be the fool, I'm
going to let him.
I'm going to let him. And then I'm going to put it on videotape.
And get paid.
I ain't playing. I got 2 phones. One phone is going to be for the camera. The other phone is going to be for 911.
Yeah.
Because the one that's for the camera is for America's Funniest Home Videos.
Yes.
The one for 911 is to get you some help so you don't die.
True.
So I'm going to cover both my bases.
So you like, I forgot the rapper's name. He said, I got 2 phones. So you're going to have them 2 phones.
Yeah, I'm going to have 2 phones.
Yeah.
I'm going to have 2 phones. One for the video.
One for 911.
One for 911.
Yeah.
I ain't going to tell you that I ain't going to catch the video before I call 911.
True.
Because the video is going to be done because that's what's going to get me paid.
So it'll go viral.
911
is to save your behind.
To try to save your life. Because I don't need to see the GoFundMe page that say, can y'all help us pay for Johnny's funeral? Johnny all of a sudden passed today, and we don't have no life insurance to help Johnny. Well, Johnny wouldn't be dead right now if Johnny wouldn't been claiming on some crates.
Yeah. Foolery.
Some experiences you don't need. All I got to do is see you fall.
Bruh, I told y'all, bruh. They gonna be like, unless it's a, I don't even think a substantial amount of money would get me to try to do that.
No, ain't no money in the world give me. I don't care if you give me $1 million. I cannot spend the $1 million if I'm dead.
Yeah. You can't spend $1 million
if I'm in the hospital because I got all kinds of broken bones. Yeah. Well, my whole $1 million is going to my cotton picking doctor bill.
Yeah.
So
in hospital stay, and you really ain't gonna be able to get no bed because you're gonna be stuck in the hallway in some hospital because they ain't got no beds because of COVID.
Oh Lord, yeah.
So you're gonna be just like stuck with nurse, I'm in pain. She could be like, well, honey, you're going to have to wait till you get in the room before we can give you some meds.
And you might not be able to get in a room. And then when you get in a room, it's probably one nurse to 25 patients.
Yeah.
So you ain't going to be able to get no care. So you're still going to be stuck.
And in pain.
And now you're complaining to the nurses and to the hospital when all you have to do is keep your narrow behind or your big behind off the top of the crates.
Yeah. Yeah. See, $2. We have something that's called sense.
Common sense.
Common sense.
And as I was once told, all sense not common.
Yeah. But big boys, small boys should know, be like, bro, I got kids at home. Ain't no reason for me to be trying to climb up some crates to go viral. You need to keep your behind on solid ground so you can go to work and get that old check because you know you got them babies at the house that's going to need school clothes, it's going to need lunch money, it's going to need a bus fare and all that other stuff. So you don't need to be trying to climb up on no crates. What's it for? For likes? bruh, let's be smart about this. Because
All you getting is laugh.
all you getting is laughs. But if you got kids, bro, you shouldn't be up on no crates. That's just a public service announcement by Two Dog.
From the $2 Sports Talk Show. Public service now. Keep your behind off the crate.
Yeah, off the crates.
There we go. Keep your behind off the crates. Hey, keep your behind off the crates. Hey, that's all I'm saying. It don't make sense. And the thing is, you said no big person, no small dude, no grown man, no big man, no big woman, no small woman, no tiny woman. Nobody need to be trying to walk across no crates.
None. And women, y'all got kids and daycare and everything else. You need to keep your little narrow behind on solid ground.
And men, once you fall and you hit your hooves, that's the way you're gonna sound, cause you're gonna be in trouble. Ooh. Ooh. So from Two Dogs to you. Keep your behind off the crates. Hey, keep your behind off the crates. Hey, keep your butt off them crates. We'll be right back on the Two Dog Sports Talk Show.
Searching for ways to grow your business? Or perhaps you would like to invest in Tulsa's African American community? The Black Wall Street Chamber of Commerce is a great place to start. The Chamber was created to serve and increase the visibility of needs in our community. It is an umbrella organization for local businesses, the Tulsa Juneteenth Festival, BWS Black Women in Business, and the Grassroots Economic Development Fund known as BWS The Power Group. For more information about the Black Wall Street Chamber of Commerce or to donate to the Power Group, visit bwschamber.com.
Did you know that sickle cell disease affects people from all races and ethnicities? Sickle cell disease can look like you, and sickle cell disease can look like me. You could carry the sickle cell trait and never even know it. The state of Oklahoma and the supporters of Families with Sickle Cell Disease Incorporated are invested in educating Oklahomans about sickle cell disease and other inherited blood disorders and traits. For more information, visit us at www.oksickleinfo.org.
How to order chicken wings. Number 1, find a good wing spot.
I know a wing spot, Max Wings.
Number 2, decide if you want a combo or if you want to order a la carte.
Huh? What's that?
Well, combos come with chicken, veggie sticks, fries, and a drink for a discounted price. A la carte means that you order each item separately.
Okay.
3, decide if you want bone-in, boneless, or cauliflower wings, and then determine the delicious flavor you want on your wings.
I didn't even know cauliflower had wings.
You learn something new every day. Have you been to Max Wings?
Yep.
Max Wings is located at 782 East Pine Street in Tulsa. We're open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Max Wings, home of the dry rub fries.
The Food on the Move Mobile Food Initiative is a collaboration to mobilize good quality food into hard-to-reach economically challenged areas. Meet us every Tuesday from 5 to 7 p.m. on Greenwood in the OSU Tulsa parking lot. For more details, give us a call at 918-928-6653 or go to our website at www.foodonthemoveok.com.
Hey everybody, this is Bobby Eaton of Eaton Media Services, located at 1533 North Norfolk, home of KBOB 89.9 FM. Also, we're taking donations for the community radio station. You can donate by going to Cash App Eden Media Services, or you can call and contact us at 832-443-9499. Again, that number is 832-443-9499. Looking forward to hearing from you from our community radio station. And our motto is, we tell our stories our way.
Welcome back to the $2 Sports Talk Show here on KBOB 89.9 FM. We had an awesome time this weekend. We did the Spreading Hope Back to School Bash for children with unique needs this weekend. $2 in the house, Eden Media Service, supporters of families with sickle cell disease, the YWCA. We also had EduRec Youth Family and Fun Center. We were all in the house. We had the Sigmas there, and we had sororities there. We had the bike clubs there. We had a good time. We gave out over 900 backpacks this weekend, man.
So the line was around the corner?
Yeah, but it wasn't like it was last time.
Okay.
But it was a steady pace.
Okay.
And we gave out over 900 backpacks. We gave out over 900 hot dogs and chips and drinks and stuff to the young people that was in the cars and everything. It was a good turnout. I thought it was hot.
It was that all day.
That rain we got earlier, it was just enough to make us burn up. Okay, make sure y'all listen to the Juice Radio Show every Thursday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. The Juice Radio Show is young people. Young people doing things on the radio. If you have a grandchild and you want to know what they're talking about, you'll find out on the Juice Radio Show, because they're going to tell you everything. They're going to give you the slang. They're going to give you new music. They're going to just talk about it on the Juice Radio Show.
Yeah, when the Young Puffs coming back on, bro?
Oh, I was talking to the Young Puffs the other day, man. They've been running scared, but we're going to get them back on.
Yeah.
We're going to get them back on.
Yeah,
but
all three of them.
All three of them.
Yeah, all three.
Yeah.
We don't need just two. We need all three so we can get them all in here in line.
That's the Juice Radio Show every Thursday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Oh, we had one that had the nerve to say some off the wall, and I looked at Tiller. Tiller looked at me. He said, "No, he can't come on your show." he said, "Y'all." He basically said, "Y'all eat him alive. Y'all tear him anew when he came on your show talking that craziness."
What'd he say?
Something about the Oklahoma City Thunder is gonna win it all. Some crazy mess, man. He's Oklahoma City fanatic.
Okay, but let's be sensible, bro. Who gonna score all these points? Who gonna play some defense?
Hey, man, I didn't even get that reply, man. We all just laughed at him, man. I want to thank Christian Miller King for watching us on Facebook on $2 Sports Show Live. Black Coffee, thank you. Miss Robin Wilson, you're a faithful listener. We want to thank you. And Miss June Williams, we want to thank you for listening to us on the $2 Facebook page. All right, let's talk. Today is Kobe Day. So we're going to talk briefly about Kobe before Coach Montgomery come on the show.
Okay.
Number 8 or number 24? Who you got?
Ooh. Well, I think the Black Mamba's stigma came at number 24. So I'm going to go with number 24. At number 8, he won the dunk contest, but he didn't start winning chips till he turned to number 24.
No, he won it with Shaq.
At number 8. But he got how many with them?
He got 2 with Shaq. He got 3
at 24. So I'm going to go with 24.
Okay. I think I like both of them. But number 8, he was developing that killer instinct.
True.
He was in a development stage. He had that killer instinct, but he was in that development stage at number 8. He was learning the game. That number 8 matured him, because number 8 is when he dealt with the Colorado issue and everything. Hey, what's going on, Coach Sammy Mack? I hope your daughter feeling better, man. I really do. At number 8, he is when he is dealing with all the situations in Colorado, and all the stuff with his wife. And the number 8 matured him into being the number 24. The number 24, he became the father figure. He became the role model. He became the teacher. He became the husband. He became everything that
The mentor.
But if it wasn't for number 8, it might not have been a number 24, because that number 8 matured him into becoming that number 24. It matured him in becoming the Black Mamba, the killer. He always had that killer instinct.
True.
But the number 8 turned him into a deadly killer.
True. I got another question. Who had the best draft class? Was it 1984? Was it 1996? Or was it 2003?
Okay, you got to elaborate, man. You got to tell me who was in the draft class.
Okay.
You can't.
84 was Jordan, Barkley, and Elijah Wan.
Okay.
96 was Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant, Ray Allen. Who else is in that class? Steve Nash. And then in 2003 was LeBron, Wade, Carmelo, and Chris Bosh.
That's you had Iverson, you had Stephon
Marbury, yeah.
You had Sharif Abdul-Rahim,
yeah.
Ray Allen, Antoine Walker, Lorenzo,
right,
Samaki Walker,
yeah,
Eric Dampier. Okay.
Allen Iverson was asked this question. He said 96. Even with Jordan in 84, he still went with his class with Kobe, Stephon, him.
Oh, that's pretty nice of a class there, man.
Yeah, 96 it was it.
That 96 class was pretty. You had Jermaine O'Neal.
Neal, yeah.
Oh, you had a pretty good night. You had a nice little class in 96, man.
A lot of All-Stars.
Yeah.
And some Hall of Famers.
Yeah. That's our first guest on the line right there. We got on the line Coach Montgomery from the Bixby Spartans. How's it going, Coach?
What's going on?
Nothing much. How's that heat treating you?
Man, I tell you what, hopefully we're starting to get used to it, but it doesn't matter how used to it you are. The last couple of days been pretty warm, man.
Oh, Coach, it's been more than pretty warm, Coach.
When I start to get fired up because things are a little flat or not moving around real fast at practice, I got to stop and think, man. I probably would have been moving too fast a few years ago when I had all that gear on either. So patience is a virtue.
Yeah, it is. So let's talk about this upcoming season, Coach. Tell us a little about what are you expecting at your player, especially by this being your last year in 6A2. Do that give you more motivation this year, or is it still even keel?
Yeah, I think it's just even keel. You hear people talking about, it's your last year in 6A, this, that, or the other. But to be honest with you, I think the approach that we've taken, the last 12 years since I've been at this program is it's one game at a time and one practice at a time. Every time we step into the weight room, every time we step on the field, let's find a way to take a step forward or advance and get better. So that's kind of the thought process. I think if you started thinking about, big picture and those sorts of things, if we started thinking about December right now, we wouldn't be very good here August 27th when we kick this thing off.
Right. So, what are you expecting at your group this year that they didn't do last year? I know with coaches, and you always expecting something new at this group. What is that new thing that you are expecting at this group this year?
Well, you're right, and that's the beautiful thing about coaching high school football is every year you have a new bunch, and even even us, our staff, we got a lot of returning starters, but you got a lot of new faces too. So you kind of take on a different identity, and every year it looks a little bit different. I think this year, last year we didn't have many returners on defense, and we had a lot of guys kind of filling their way out. This year we have quite a few returning starters who are confident, who are a year stronger, all that. I would expect our defense to be really physical. And we've got some guys over on the defensive side of the ball that run really well. So hopefully our defense is tough and stout and is one that guys are going to know the next day, Saturday, when they go in to watch the film. They're going to know they played against our defense.
So, Coach, what are you expecting out of your D1 committed to OU? What are your expectations out of him this year?
Luke is he's a phenomenal, worker, type A personality, attention to detail. So I would expect him to take a step forward and be even better. We'll be breaking in a new quarterback. Mason Williams, who was our 3-year starter the last 3 years, is gone. And so, Luke's a guy that can really help that process along because he's such a big target. He's 6'3", 230 pounds. He can go up and get the ball. Even if he's not open, you always have a shot, throwing the ball to him. So I would expect an even bigger role in our offense. Last year was his first year to play since probably 6th grade. He had been in the basketball gym and then decided to come out and had a big year, 700 and something yards. But I would expect him to have a bigger year this year.
Hold up, Coach. We can't just bypass that one that quick. Last year was his first year since 6th grade to be on the football field, and he had the season that he had.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that probably gives you a little idea about how diligent he is about learning, about wanting to be right, and almost, I had an old coach that used to always say, "Man, that guy's got to choke himself to go to sleep at night." I mean, he's almost high strung in the nature that he wants to be perfect on everything. That's why he was able last year to pick up our offense, and he plays some defense too. Pick up our defense so well. It's just that he is that type A.
That's a little bit scary there. That's hey, I'm just saying for you to not play football in the position at tight end, not just a normal defense. You say okay maybe because defense is just
more
go
instinct,
get them.
More instinct.
Yeah,
but tight end, you have to learn the nuances of blocking. You have to learn the nuances of pass routes. And woo, that's a little bit scary. That means you can only get better.
Yeah,
he didn't even scratch the surface of how good he's gonna be.
And then he still got Bros, the running back.
Oh yeah, Braylon.
Yeah, you still got Braylon. I'm like, man, that's a 2-headed monster. That's kind of scary. Sparta.
Yeah, I tell you what. and I think the thing that you guys would be most impressed with if you came out, if you know anything about our program, we lift weights, and our strength and conditioning is kind of the core of our program. And if you came out and watched those guys train in the summer and in the spring, you'd just be so impressed. A couple guys who have committed to Division I universities and all this, they're Twitter famous. That's important nowadays. So So they're Twitter famous and social media famous, but you wouldn't know it when you walk in there. They're busting their tails, they're grinding, they're trying to compete with the other guys and beat the other guys. So it's just they're fun guys to be around. When your best players are your hardest workers, you got a chance to be really good.
So since you have a new quarterback this year, are you changing up anything where you all rely more on Braylon, or are you gonna try to be 50-50? How's that gonna work?
We'll still continue to run our offense. We're going to tempo people. We're going to throw the perimeter wide receiver game. We're going to throw the ball downfield, and we've got a guy to do it. But we've also got a couple different dynamics. We've got you probably remember Blake Bell a couple of years ago, a quarterback at Oklahoma that was a good runner, or even Jalen Hurts, the way Lincoln Riley used him. We've got a quarterback that throws the ball well, but is really a really good runner too. And so we're going to utilize him a lot in the game plan as well. And so there will be some new wrinkles in the Spartan offense just because, it's our job as coaches as we have different kids come into the program or move up in the program to find ways to utilize their talents.
Okay, Coach. Since this is your last year in 6A2, are you going to miss the rival that has became Booker T and Bigsby?
Yes, and I tell you what, Coach Brown and I talked. We were down, and we were close to being able to get a game, non-district game scheduled. But as it worked out, that whole scheduling process is kind of like the New York Stock Exchange going in, and you got to make sure you have 5 home games, 5 away games, and then you got to have deals set with guys if the district falls this way or home away falls. And so this year we weren't able to pick them up in non-district, but I have a feeling that next cycle when we redistrict, that'll be a game that both of us want to get on the schedule because I think it's been a game that's been really good for both of us. We go back to 2014, Booker T was undefeated, and it was the first year we won our state championship. But we go over there, and they just have a phenomenal football team, and we ended up it was a close ball game, a tough ball game, but we ended up winning it, and it was kind of one of those signature wins for our program that kind of turned the tide. And I know they've had a couple of those against us. Likewise, they had a couple in 2017 where they beat the tar out of us. And went on to win the state championship in a really good state championship game back in 2017. And so there's been a lot of back and forth, and
that's what makes it a rival, Coach. That's what I like to see the best on the best.
And you start going through and talking about some of the players that have been out on the field since that 2014 matchup when we played Booker T. You talk about Justice Hill, Dax Hill, you talk about, the Hester kid, you talk about the McCorders kid, you talk about, Roller, you talk about Tucker Pauley, you talk about, just go Brennan Presley, Braylon Presley, you just go on down the list, of guys from both of those teams that have been out there on the field that have been, Tulsa World Players of the Year, Offensive Defensive Players of the Year. It's and that makes it fun, when you have so much talent out on the field.
Now, because of the status that you all have gained, you having more recruiters coming to your games. Do that make a difference with the attitude and the tenacity of your players by knowing that we might have a recruiter at our school at any game?
Yes, absolutely. And I tell you where you really notice it firsthand when, of course, the college coaches will be on the sidelines in the games and all that. But in the spring, when they're out recruiting in the spring and you're going through spring drills and spring practice, all of a sudden you'll notice tempo's really picked up and, guys are getting after it. And then all of a sudden you'll look over on the sidelines and it's Mike Stoops or Casey Dunn or, somebody, that's out recruiting, watching and everything like that. And everybody steps their game up just a little bit when, the guys are out recruiting and watching and the college coaches are there. So it's pretty awesome. And we've been fortunate enough the last few years to have all kinds of coaches and scouts and everything wanting to come visit our program.
Now, coach speak is we don't look ahead. And I understand that. But when you all decide to go 6A2, 6A1 from 6A2, and I know you had some good teams in 6A2, but now to me, I look at it as you going from the big. I'm using Big 12 as an example because they're in the news and everything that's going on. You going from the Big 12 to the SEC. So now every week, you got to be ready to play in 6A2.
Yep.
Not saying you don't have to be ready to play in 6A2 every week, but it's a different ball game in 6A1. Did that cross your mind on mentality? I have to shift and get a different mentality of my players that you're going to start this year, trying to implement that mentality because you're stepping up next year.
And everybody's a neighbor you'll be facing.
Yeah. I would say that mentality we started working on back in 2010 when I got here to Bixby. We, Bixby had been very successful in 5A. In fact, in 2009, had just played for the state championship, and we were making the jump. At that time we were going to be the smallest school in 6A. It was before we split, and just the way the program has changed from 2010 to now 2021 is just it's amazing. The kids' mindset's different because they know that we can go out and we can compete with anybody that's on the field. They know what it takes to beat Jinxes and Unions and some of those schools. Back in 2010, I'll be honest with you, there was kind of an intimidation or fear factor with our kids about stepping on the field with some of the bigger schools, and I just don't feel like our kids have that mentality at all anymore. And so I would say that's not there's no shift that will need to take place. I think we continue with our progression of trying to move our program forward, trying to get better, not only as players, but our coaches are constantly trying to find little things that make our program better. For instance, this year, we started a 7th grade strength and conditioning class with our middle school because we don't get our 7th graders in middle school. So but now we get to work out our 7th grade student athletes, boys and girls, during first hour. So we're seeing those kids, we're getting to work with them, we're getting to train them so that when we do get them, we're going to be in a better spot. So constantly, nothing special to make the jump from 6A2 to 6A1. But I think our program constantly has that mindset of trying to push the envelope and get better.
And that's amazing. That's the key that I was just talking to someone today about how can Tulsa Public Schools get their middle schools back to where it need to be. They'll transfer to the high schools, and what you all are doing by starting a strength and conditioning with your 7th graders, getting their mindset work, letting them understand what you expect here at Bixby. That is just amazing. That's going to go so far with your program.
I think it makes a big difference, and then that way when we get those guys as 9th graders and high school kids, now they've got excellent movement patterns, excellent technique, and we can focus on really pushing the envelope and getting stronger. And then we've also got relationships with those kids so that if all of a sudden we hear that Luke is going to go basketball only, now all of a sudden we know him and we're in there working with him every day. And hey, man, you need to play all the sports. If you can go out and start, for another sport, you need to go do that. So it's a lot. Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that same thing the other day. They had the article in the Tulsa World about Booker T's numbers being down, and I know that's tough with so many middle schools and being a magnet school and just some of those challenges. Every place has challenges. They're just all different depending on where you're at.
Well, Coach, I think that's a very good step from your program to you help change the mindset of your program to look at teams as equal foes instead of them being superior. So I think you had a lot to do with that mindset. And so how many kids do you have in your program right now?
Well, 10 through 12 at the high school, we've got about 100 guys on our roster right now. Yeah, it's about the biggest roster we've ever had. We had a few more in the spring, but few guys, filtered out and some of those things. But yeah, we've got about 100, and then we've got 55 ninth graders and about 60 eighth graders in our program. And then it looks like our seventh grade class, if we can retain all those guys, will be a really big class coming up through. So yeah, it's a big group and a lot of really good kids this year. Senior class, I think, has about 31 or 32 guys in it.
And that we getting ready to get off here, but that's one of the things that I look at. I tell everybody, when you're playing football, the numbers makes a big difference. In basketball, you can get away with it because it's just 5-on-5. Both players got to play both ways. But in football, when you're able to play someone on one side of the ball
and rotate,
that makes a world of difference when it comes to fourth quarter, because now they're not as tired because they're not playing both sides of the field. They're not playing defense and offense. You're able to have them play offense or either play defense.
It sure does. Yeah, that's a big deal, especially when you look at a game like this Friday that's going to be pretty grueling and hot and all that. Being able to have depth and, cycle a guy in there, even though that next guy might not be as good as, the first guy, but he's been in your program. And like one of the things we do is we try to play 2 JV games every Monday night and split. And even though, sometimes it's kind of thin or you're putting a guy out there maybe that is not real talented, everybody else is getting the reps and everybody else is getting to play. And so when you do get in those situations where you have an injury or somebody cramps early in the year or just needs a break, you got, guys that know what's going on, that are well coached and some of those things to get in the game. And so it's not such a huge drop off.
Okay, Coach, we want to thank you for coming on the $2 Sports Talk Show, and make sure this year we also doing the Big Dog Award, but we're combining it, and so just send us in who you chose for your Big Dog Award, one on defense, one on offense, and we're doing it through all the schools, and we're just gonna pick one big dog for the year.
Awesome, good deal. Well, we will get some nominations into you. Hopefully we have some guys that play good football and we have some good guys to nominate.
Okay. Coach, I thank you for being modest. You know, Coach, you're gonna have some guys that play some ball.
Yeah.
Because I know they tired of hitting each other, and so they're gonna come out this week ready to play because they tired of hitting on each other.
Coach, who do y'all play this weekend?
Mansfield, Texas, Timberview. Yeah. So they're out of Arlington. A couple of years ago we started the border brawl with 5 of us Oklahoma schools playing 5 of the Mansfield has 5 schools. And so we've been doing this now for, I guess, 4 years. Last year it got canceled. We picked up Tulsa Union instead. But yeah, and last time we went down there, it was a shootout. They had 11 Division I kids out on the field. So they've got super talent dense school, and so they'll be bringing some very good football players up here with several Division I offers.
Okay. All right.
Oh, so it's going down this Friday in Bigsby, huh?
Yeah.
That's for sure. Yeah.
You got Bigsby. They got the Texas coming. Union got Texas. Got I think it might be Southlake coming down. So all the Texas teams is basically coming down here this week.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think some of the Mansfield schools are up here, and then some are down there. So yeah, no, it should be interesting. I think Jinx plays Mansfield Summit, and then if I'm not mistaken, Union might have Lake Ridge.
Yeah.
So yeah, it should be interesting.
So, all right, Coach, we want to thank you and good luck this year, and we'll call you throughout the year to see how everything is going, and tell Mr. Luke we still waiting for him to come on the $2 Sports Talk Show.
Sparta!
Hey, we'll do. Hey, listen, guys, I appreciate it. It's always a pleasure.
All right. Thanks, Coach. We appreciate it. You have a good luck this weekend on your game.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. That was Coach Montgomery. Hey, man, where Bixby has came from, as far as their program, it's just phenomenal. And
Yeah, it's next to none, bro.
And this is within
10 years. Yeah. Sparta.
You know, for them to be dominating each level, and now we supposed to see. I think, me personally, I think because of their numbers, they're gonna be able to hang in 6A1.
Yeah,
because they have just as many players
as
Jinx,
Broken
as
Arrow,
Junior, Broken Arrow, and they all playing one way.
Yeah,
and so and the thing is, the people that's playing in Bixby, they've been playing together
for a while,
ever since elementary.
Yeah,
and so they come up playing together. Now they're gonna start at the weight program,
7th grade,
6th and 7th grade. Man,
they said they had 80 in 8th grade. 80, bro.
Can you imagine? Think about this, man. You got Coach Blankenship and Owasso. Owasso is up there.
Yeah.
Broken Arrow is coming around.
Yeah.
Union Jinx. It's not. No more is it a Union Jinx domination.
No. Not in
6A1.
No.
I think the West Side, they might as well forget about it up there in the city. It's done. Y'all done, bro. They done up in the city. Y'all playing for second place. Y'all playing that y'all might even make the playoffs.
Because y'all gonna have to face one of these Tulsa teams.
This is supposed to be a rotation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Between Bixby, Jinx, Union, Owasso, and Broken. They just supposed to be rotating.
Yeah. Yeah. Because all them games, when they play each other, them are gonna be slobber knockers. It's gonna be knock them out, drag them out. Hey, the last man standing. Because these are neighboring communities. Most of them have a TYAA connection. So they started Mighty Might. Most of them have the same offense. Especially I know Broken Arrow, Bigsby, Jinx all use the same offense at the lower level as they do high school. So you hear the same terminology and everything.
Same terminology, same skill set. You teaching them how you want them to move. And that's the way tough. That's one big thing about Booker T. That's the way they used to be.
Yeah.
They used to go to Carver, and they basically was running the same offense, the same schemes. They knew what was going on. Some of the same terminology, especially for the band.
Yeah.
The band used to incorporate the Carver's middle school. Their band players just come play with the high school. So when they came to high school,
they already
know what's going on.
Yeah.
And that's what Tulsa Public Schools missing. Me and somebody was talking today about that. What can we do to get the high school and the middle school players involved? Because here it is, you got Booker T only got 40 players.
47.
Central got 30.
Yeah.
McLean got about 30, if that. Webster don't have a single team.
Right. They had 8 players.
So, we have to do something to incorporate our players more because
we're losing to the suburbs.
Yeah. And so we got to do something different. But we're about to do something different here on the $2 Sports Talk Show. We'll be right back. And we're going to talk some NFL right after this. Did you know that sickle cell disease affects people from all races and ethnicities? Sickle cell disease can look like you, and sickle cell disease can look like me. You could carry the sickle cell trait and never even know it. The state of Oklahoma and the supporters of Families with Sickle Cell Disease Incorporated are invested in educating Oklahomans about sickle cell disease and other inherited blood disorders and traits. For more information, visit us at www.oksickleinfo.org.
Hey, it's Alfre Woodard. When I'm in Tulsa, I keep it on KBOB. That's how I find out what's really happening. KBOB 89.9 FM.
Advertise in the Tulsa Black-Owned Business Guide. It's a monthly publication reaching all of Oklahoma and beyond, giving exclusive content about your business and many businesses that are connected to you. Full page and half pages are available. Purchase and artwork are due on the 25th of each month. Visit us online right now at www.tulsabobn.com for more details, or email us right now at tulsabobn@gmail.com for pricing.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Pastor Tim.
And Nicole.
And we want to encourage you guys to tune in
into
to the His and Her Show, Living the Dream Show. We talk about so many issues, from real estate, community events and activities, and so much more.
That's right. We talk about business, helping you succeed, the hustle, and tips to help you and your family and home. Tune into the His and Her Living the Dream Show every Sunday night.
Right here on 89.9 KBOB.
Check us out on Facebook at His and Her Living the Dream Show.
Hey, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Welcome to Black Wall Street Tees and Souvenirs, where you can get the best Black-owned t-shirts, apparel, and souvenirs right here in the heart of Tulsa. For more information, please call 918-523-0608 or shop online with us at bwstshirts.com. And we hope to see you soon.
The 36th Street North Event Center is a full-scale event center where we share the experiences of the community. At the event center, you can rent space for weddings, birthday parties, receptions, concerts, Greek events, quinceañeras, and much more. We also do custom decor, linen, and centerpieces. We're located at 1125 East 36th Street North. To book your next special event, business gathering, or community event, call us at 918-200-9046.
Welcome to the Doghouse. And now, introducing the legendary Drone and Young. We talk sports, we talk news, inform you who win or lose. It's two dogs, Drone and Yo. We about to start the show. Talk sports then. Two dogs, sports talk show. Two dogs, sports talk show. Two dogs, sports talk show. Two dogs, sports talk show.
Welcome back to the $2 Sports Talk Show. Woo! Here on KBOB 89.9 FM. We want to thank Coach Montgomery from the Bixby Spartans for coming on the show.
You gotta put some respect on the Spartan name, bro.
We want to thank him for coming on the show. He's been a faithful listener, a faithful person. You know, if I give him a call, say, hey, Coach, I need to get someone on the show. He makes it happen.
Yeah.
So,
and we got some good insight.
Yeah.
On Bixby.
Yeah. They gonna have another top notch squad this year, man. Let's talk some Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence. First of all, we want to thank you, Coach Burks, Lamar Burks, for listening. We appreciate you for being a loyal listener and promoting the show out there. Trevor Lawrence, man. What do you think on Trevor Lawrence?
I thought he would be a little bit better under the circumstance, but they have offensive line issues. He's not being able to pick up the blitz like I thought he should be able to. Sometimes he's not making the right reads, but I liked the fact that he knew that he was making the wrong decisions, and he's going to still work at it. So he's still a work in progress. I don't think this is going to be the finished progress, but I think this year he's going to take some lumps. He's going to get hit, and the last thing you really want to see is your number one pick take a beating. But I think this year he's going to take a beating.
They might as well forget about that one. He's going to get hit.
A lot.
And the thing is, he's not. You can say all day long that you understand that you might not win a lot of games and this and that, but no, it catches up to you.
Yeah.
It affects you.
Yeah.
Because especially when you're used to winning.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't real high on Trevor Lawrence coming out of college. Even when he was at Clemson, I wasn't real high on him. And right now, I was watching him last night, and he was slow to react to the pass.
Yep.
He was waiting for the person to come open
before he threw it.
Yeah. Right now, he's just not reacting like he need to be. He reacting like he playing in college.
Right.
Yeah, Clemson was top notch. They played Alabama, but Alabama, let's be real about it. Alabama couldn't beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. So what that tells me is the players he's seeing now is a lot faster, a lot stronger, better IQ, know the tricks, and they know how to get him in trouble, and he's not reacting like he need to be. Now, don't get me wrong. He do have. It's just his rookie year. Peyton Manning
took his lumps
his first year.
Yep.
Troy Aikman took his lumps his first year.
Yep.
Andrew Luck took his lumps his first year.
Yep.
Now, as long as he don't be a car where he takes so many lumps he can't come out of it no more, we good.
Yeah.
I want to see my thing is, I don't want to see this year. I want to see what he do next year.
The improvement
after he took this beat down this year, because he feels get beat down. So after he take the beat down this year, what is he going to look like when he come back next year? Because now he done lost his starting running back. Etienne is gone for the rest of the season.
What'd he do?
He hurt his foot. He got Liz Frank foot, whatever. You know, he hurt his foot, so he's out. A thinking he's out for the rest of the season. His receiving core is not real good.
Nope, his offensive line's not real good.
So,
and Tim Tebow got cut. I just had to mention that. He shouldn't have been picked up, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, they already cut him.
So it's supposed to be totally different. He's supposed to experience something totally different. Me personally, you know, you might want to let Gardner Minshew win
the starting job.
The reason why they can say Gardner Minshew is part of this
development
quarterback battle is because of the reaction that Trevor Lawrence is having. But do we really think it's a quarterback battle?
No.
Gardner Minshew know that it's not a quarterback battle.
True.
He know that Trevor Lawrence is the heir apparent. Whether he started day one or not, you ain't supposed to be here, bro. That ain't supposed to happen.
So you really just filling a spot. You're a spot filler.
You might as well just say, I'm going to be a backup, and if Trevor Lawrence mess up or get hurt, then I can come in, and then I can be a difference maker, and I can show people what I got to do a tryout for somewhere else next year.
Yeah.
or someone get hurt this year. All these quarterback competitions that people saying there is, man, to me that's just coach speak. They just coach. Did you see the difference between Jameis Winston and Hill?
Yes.
Totally different. Now that Jameis Winston got some eyes and he can see.
Hey, he was throwing that thing. He was 9 for 10.
That's just That's just Sean Payton trying to cover his behind. CYA. That's all that is. He know that Jameis Winston gives him the best shot
win the
ball game.
Yeah.
And San Francisco, Trey Lance, Garoppolo. That right there might be a quarterback competition.
Yeah, I think Lance is going to win that.
But I don't think Trey Lance is ready myself.
You don't?
No. Just because you can pass to a wide open player don't mean you're ready. It don't mean that you're ready to read the defenses. Just because I can escape don't mean you're ready. Garoppolo, like I told somebody this weekend, he's going to give you one. He'll give you one turnover. But he is a serviceable quarterback with the weapons that they have and with the defense they have.
So you don't think the Trey Lance gives him a different aspect, a different whole animal to put out there? You know, he can actually move. He can move a little bit. He can run.
This man has not played football in a year. He hasn't played in a year, and you're going to throw him in as starting quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers in the NFC West?
I mean, hey.
And you got a team, and you ready to win now? They're ready to win now.
So you think Jimmy G should get the job?
Yes.
I'm not a big Jimmy G fan.
I'm not neither, but I think for right now, for what San Francisco needs and have,
they need a veteran presence.
They need Jimmy G.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. Trey Lance is coming.
Yeah. He gonna get the keys to the car.
Yeah. Now it might happen game 6, game 7, but he's gonna get the keys.
Yeah.
You know.
What about in Chicago?
But hold on. Trey Lance, it's the way I look at it. If I'm Jimmy G, I'm going to ride around in that convertible as long as I can. I'm a style and profile. I'm supposed to be Ric Flair. I'm styling and profiling the whole time as long as I can before I have to give up them keys. It's like when you know, rich people. You know, I don't know a lot about rich, but when they tell you to drive like on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
When the field partner told Will them to drive the car.
Yeah.
Down to the resort or whatever. And Will took it for everything that it was worth. That's what Jimmy G need to take it for everything that is worth. I tell you can't drive it no more. When you get a rental car, what do most people do when they get a rental car? Especially if they get a convertible, one of these hot night Chargers or something. What do?
They dog it out and wreck it.
They dog it out and wreck it. Jimmy G needs to dog it out and put the foot to the gas as long as he can. Because eventually it's going to have to be turned back in.
Yeah.
And you're going to lose them keys.
Yeah.
And you got to go home and drive your little puppet. And that's what's supposed to happen. Jimmy G is going to end up losing the keys. And Trey Lance going to drive. He's going to take over the payments.
Yeah. So what about in Chicago?
Man, please. But Fields is the quarterback. I think Matt Nagy is crumbling. But I still think Andy Dalton / Opie / Red Rooster
should start?
Is going to start.
Okay.
Think about this.
So you think it's about the same way?
They play the LA Rams
Game one. Yeah.
Do you see that hit that Fields got in that Buffalo game.
Yeah. He almost got cold. Looked like he was cold cocked out the game.
Do you really want
Aaron Donald
to
hit him?
And you ain't got no good line to come at him all day long? He think Ohio State don't have nothing on the NFL. And do you actually want him to have to deal with Aaron Donald all day long?
Hey, did you see the fight between Aaron Donald and the Cowboys?
Man.
Woo! Go look it up on YouTube.
I think now this is their schedule.
Who, Chicago's?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got the Rams game 1, the Bears game 2.
Wait. We're talking about the Bears.
I mean the Bengals.
Oh, that's so.
And then you got the Browns. So what you gonna do? Alternate when you bring them in? He can't play against the Rams. He can play against the Bengals. Can't play against the Browns. He can play against the Lions. Can't play against the Raiders. You know, and then back to back, you got the Packers, the Bucks, the 49ers, the Steelers, the Ravens. Do you really want your rookie to go against them defenses?
Look like Opie got the job, bro.
And that's what Matt Nagy, that's what their coach is thinking about. He's thinking about this schedule. Yeah, we have some not so good defenses in between there.
But
we got a 5-week slate of nothing but knock 'em out, drag out defenses that's coming for your head.
Yeah, the 49ers,
Steelers, Browns, Ravens.
Ooh, headhunters.
And Bucks.
Yeah, and they loaded.
And this is what you got coming at you. So who do you want to put in that situation?
Opie.
The Red Rooster?
Opie.
or Josh Fields?
Opie. Let Opie take that beating. Because he's finna take a beating.
Now, in Philadelphia, they want to claim that's a quarterback situation. If this coach put in Joe Flacco
over Jalen
Hurts, he need to be fired tomorrow.
Yeah, he definitely needs to be fired because Joe Flacco need to be carrying a clipboard and wearing some sunglasses.
Did you see some of the passes as Flacco tried? Flacco barely threw the ball 15 yards.
Yeah.
on a couple of plays, not just one, but it was more than one. He barely threw the ball 15 yards. But the coach has the nerve to say, this is a quarterback competition. For who?
Jalen is a bona fide quarterback. He works out. He's a workout junkie, and he puts it out on the line. So I don't see Joe Flacco doing that.
No. He done for.
He collecting a check, bro.
Just like we done for this segment. We'll be right back here on the $2 Sports Talk Show right after this.
Check this one here for me and my DJ.
What's up, y'all? This is Charlie Wilson, and you listen to KBOB 89.9 FM, Bobby Eaton Show.
Searching for ways to grow your business? Or perhaps you would like to invest in Tulsa's African American community? The Black Wall Street Chamber of Commerce is a great place to start. The Chamber was created to serve and increase the visibility of needs in our community. It is an umbrella organization for local businesses, the Tulsa Juneteenth Festival, BWS Black Women in Business, and the Grassroots Economic Development Fund known as BWS The Power Group. For more information about the Black Wall Street Chamber of Commerce or to donate to the Power Group, visit bwschamber.com. Sickle cell disease is the #1 genetic blood disorder in the world that can cause many health complications throughout an individual's life. Over 1,700 people in Oklahoma live with the daily challenges of sickle cell disease. Thousands more carry the sickle cell trait.
Support as a family with sickle cell disease. It's an exclusive, comprehensive organization that serves Oklahoma's sickle cell community. Our mission is to effect systematic change in the areas of patient care, education, advocacy, and awareness, and to improve the quality of life for sickle cell patients and their families.
Supporters of Families offers programs such as mentoring, advocacy and family support, sickle cell camp, and much more.
We have 2 offices, one in Tulsa, one in Oklahoma City. You also can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And then for more information, you can call 918-619-6174 or go to www.sicklecelloklahoma.org.
How to order chicken wings. Number 1, find a good wing spot.
I know a wing spot, Max Wings.
Number 2, decide if you want a combo or if you want to order a la carte.
Huh? What's that?
Well, combos come with chicken, veggie sticks, fries, and a drink for a discounted price. A la carte means that you order each item separately.
Okay.
3, decide if you want bone-in, boneless, or cauliflower wings, and then determine the delicious flavor you want on your wings.
I didn't even know cauliflower had wings.
You learn something new every day. Have you been to Max Wings?
Yep.
Max Wings is located at 782 East Pine Street in Tulsa. We're open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Max Wings, home of the dry rub fries.
Hey everybody, this is Bobby Eaton of Eaton Media Services, located at 1533 North Norfolk, home of KBOB 89.9 FM. Also, we're taking donations for the community radio station. You can donate by going to Cash App Eaton Media Services, or you can call and contact us at 832-443-9499. Again, that number is 832-443-9499. Looking forward to hearing from you from our community radio station. And our motto is, we tell our stories our way.
The Food on the Move Mobile Food Initiative is a collaboration to mobilize good quality food into hard-to-reach economically challenged areas. Meet us every Tuesday from 5 to 7 p.m. on Greenwood in the OSU Tulsa parking lot. For more details, give us a call at 918-928-6653 or go to our website at www.foodonthemoveok.com.
Hey, it's Alfre Woodard. When I'm in Tulsa, I keep it on KBOB. That's how I find out what's really happening. KBOB 89.9 FM.
Welcome back to the $2 Sports Talk Show. You on here with Drone and Yo. I want to thank Mr. Orlando Edwards. We want to thank you for listening to the $2 Sports Talk Show.
AKA Tweet.
We appreciate it. Hey, we need the community to come out. We have a big rivalry football game this week. It's Friday between Tulsa Central and Tulsa McLean at Milton Stadium. That's Webster High School at 7 p.m. this Friday. We need the community to come out and support these teams. Wear your mask. You sitting outside, social distance as much as we can. Wear your mask, but come out and support these young people. They need our support. We're asking the community to come out this Friday to the Tulsa Central versus Tulsa McLean game on August 27th. at 7 p.m. at Webster Stadium. Give them the support they need. All right, we're back. We first to talk this new alliance that happened today between Big Ten, Pac-12, ACC alliance. They say that the alliance that they did was so they can
compete with the SEC,
determine, their scheduling on how they're going to do the schedule. But I think it's an alliance to help compete against the SEC.
Yeah.
But my thing is, where's the Big 12?
Because the Big 12 is finna I can't even say the word. They're going to vanish. I'm going to say about 2025.
I don't even think it's going to be that long. I think I don't care what nobody say. I had to see it to believe it. But I think OU and Texas will not be playing in the Big 12 next year.
So this is the last year they're going to be
I believe, and I could be wrong. This is just me. I believe this is the last year OU and Texas will be playing in the Big 12.
Whoa. Well, I can see that happening, but I know this is going to happen. I think Baylor, Texas Tech, Oklahoma State, who's another team, TCU are all going to go to the Pac-12. I see.
So you're saying even though they wasn't a part of this alliance, you're saying that the reason why they wasn't part of this alliance is because they breaking up anyhow.
Right.
So it wasn't no sense to be a part of this alliance. The teams are automatically supposed to go to either the Big Ten, Pac-12, or ACC.
Right. I think the Big Ten is going to get Iowa State, Kansas, and Kansas State.
And then West Virginia is going to, you think,
ACC. Yes.
And then everybody else going to the Pac-12.
Right. Because that's the only thing that makes sense. It's like if the Big 12 stays together, I mean, there's only really 3 good teams. It's going to be out of Iowa State, Oklahoma State, and TCU.
I believe the Big 12 is going to have to join with someone.
Yeah.
They're with Texas and OU leaving. And I don't care what nobody want to say. They can say, OSU this and that. OU. Everybody know that OU in Texas is the catalyst for the power and what the Big 12 had.
Yeah.
So with the Big...
Those were the 2 marquee colleges in the Big 12.
Consistent colleges.
Yeah, in the Big 12.
And with them 2 teams leaving...
There's not one.
The Big 12 lose their power.
Yes.
They lose their bargaining chip.
True.
And so I don't think there's any team that they can bring in that will give them a bargaining chip or give them their power back.
One.
Who?
But I don't think it ever happened. Notre Dame.
That ain't supposed to happen.
I'm just saying.
That ain't supposed to happen. That's why I made the statement. There ain't no team. Improper English again. There ain't no team that the Big 12 can bring in that will make that division relevant. Their only choice to be relevant is to split up and go to these 3 powerhouses.
Yeah.
Period.
Because I don't see no other way. I don't see no way that the Big 12
You bring in Boise State, that ain't supposed to give you no credibility.
No.
You bring in Marshall, that ain't supposed to bring you no credibility.
No.
Why would North Carolina come over there?
They're in ACC. They're in ACC.
So there's no credibility nowhere. So the Big 12 has to do something.
Now in basketball, it'll be all right.
But basketball is not the catalyst for this.
Yeah, this is football.
The catalyst for this and these movements is football.
Yeah. Yeah, we knew that. But I'm just saying, basketball-wise, the Big 12 still got credibility. You had Kansas. You got Baylor who just won the chip.
Yeah, basketball-wise, they will still have credibility. But basketball is not what pay the bills.
Yeah. That old ball pays the bills.
Basketball is not what pay the bills for those different classes, education classes that they have. Those different scholarships. Basketball is not what pay the bills for those different other organizations, those different other sports programs.
Yeah.
It's not basketball, it's football that pay that bill.
Yeah.
Think about this. You got over 80,000 plus at OU.
Yes.
All the tickets on the lesser side is $80 or more. And that's on the lesser side. Every home game.
And to be a season ticket holder, you have to be OU alum.
Hello, Megan. Thank you for listening, Mr. Megan Morris. We appreciate you listening. No, you don't have to be. See, I wish, because I'm an OU alumni.
Yeah.
And I could have bought season tickets when I was going to OU, and I didn't. I should have, but I didn't. Because as a student, it was discount, wasn't full price, but I should have went on and got it when I could, and I chose not to. But like I said, that's what paid the bills. It's the football team. So like I said, there's no credibility. So Big 12, I believe the reason why they wasn't in this alliance.
Because they finna be broke up.
Because they finna be broke up.
Into them alliances.
And like I said, I believe this is the last year
of the Big 12.
Texas and OU
we're playing the
Big 12. Why would you wait? Why am I going to wait till 2025? Why am I going to lose all that money just to wait till 2025? I just buy you out, pay my little fine, and I'll make that money up that I'm paying this fine with in one season.
True. But how you think the SEC is going to break? Was going to realign like you think they're going to realign, putting Alabama and Auburn in the East?
Yeah, they're not going to split up Alabama and Auburn. There are certain things that they're not fenced to do. Certain rivalries that take place that will be rivalries every year. I believe you're gonna have the old Big 8 in the SWAC,
okay,
in one division, and then you're gonna have the other player, SEC. Georgia will probably be down there with us, down there with OU.
You think so?
But you're gonna have Auburn, Florida, Tennessee, all of them probably be in that other division.
Well, the way I saw it was it's going to be Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee, Auburn, and Alabama in SEC East. The West is going to be OU, Texas, Arkansas, LSU, Mississippi, Mississippi State, Vanderbilt. And Kentucky will be in the East. And I think Missouri will be in the East.
But I think they'll move Georgia down there with us. Because,
to the West?
Because that will mean that you're going to have Alabama, all the major schools playing one another. And I can't see them. They want to see Georgia and Alabama in that championship game. And if they're in the same division, they can't be in that SEC championship game. They're not supposed to make it that easy for OU. They not, man. Can you imagine OU in that division? They're not supposed to make it. Their toughest competition
LSU.
It's going to be LSU.
Yeah.
And they're not supposed to make it that easy for OU to make it into the SEC championship game every year.
So you think they're gonna put?
They're gonna have to put another powerhouse down there with them. And Texas A&M don't get along, so they might end up putting Texas A&M down there somewhere else. Who knows?
Well, no, I think that would be a good rival game for Texas.
I think so too.
But we'll take
and you still have the Red River rivalry.
Yeah, well, we know that was automatic. That's why Texas came.
So I think it's gonna be interesting, man.
Well, I think we get some good rivalries out of it. The Arkansas OU rivalry was going to probably be a really good rivalry.
For real.
Yeah. You know,
Man. Y'all, don't believe the hype. He just doing this because him and his wife they just got married, and he trying to throw her a gift. That's all. He don't believe nothing that he just said about OU and Arkansas being a rivalry. He don't believe a word. Don't let Yo try to convince y'all that he believed it. He just trying to throw some sweet nothings towards his wife. So when she get home, when he get home,
I mean, it's two rival states.
Oh, and you gonna keep going on with it too?
Yeah. Arkansas recruits here.
Do you really believe Arkansas and OU is gonna become a rivalry?
Yes. I think OU, Texas A&M is gonna become a rivalry.
You really believe that one? You really believe OU and Arkansas are gonna become a rivalry?
Yes.
Okay.
And they're gonna have some kind of it's gonna be some symbol that you win every year and all that. I mean, they two bordering states. They both recruit from the same areas. Arkansas recruits from here. OU recruits from Arkansas. Hey, we do in basketball. Most of the time, we play a lot of Arkansas teams, so it's gonna be some rivalries there.
Not in football.
Well, hey, I'm trying to throw him a bone, bro. Can we throw at least throw him a bone?
Okay. Yeah, that ain't bone right there.
Well, like I always say, the only thing a pig is good for is to put on the smoker. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the only thing a pig is good for is some bacon.
And some bologna. And some ham.
We don't want no bologna from we don't want no bologna. We get beef bologna.
Okay. Still got pork chops.
That's what Bevo for.
You got pork chops.
I don't eat pork chops.
You don't eat pork chops?
No,
I do. Smothered, fried, smoked, baked. You know what I'm talking about?
All right, now we're gonna be right back. I know y'all hungry, so y'all go get y'all some pork chops. We're gonna be right back
on a bacon sandwich.
Okay, we're gonna be right back here on the $2 Sports Talk Show. Right after this.
Hey, it's Alfre Woodard. When I'm in Tulsa, I keep it on KBOB. That's how I find out what's really happening. KBOB 89.9 FM.
Hey everybody, this is Bobby Eaton of Eaton Media Services, located at 1533 North Norfolk, home of KBOB 89.9 FM. Also, we're taking donations for the community radio station. You can donate by going to Cash App, Eaton Media Services, or you can call and contact us at 832-443-9499. Again, that number is 832-443-9499. Looking forward to hearing from you from our community radio station. And our motto is, we tell our stories our way.
Hey, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Welcome to Black Wall Street Tees and Souvenirs, where you can get the best Black-owned T-shirts, apparel, and souvenirs right here in the heart of Tulsa. For more information, please call 918-523-0608 or shop online with us at bwstshirts.com. And we hope to see you soon.
The 36th Street North Event Center is a full-scale event center where we share the experiences of the community. At the event center, you can rent space for weddings, birthday parties, receptions, concerts, Greek events, quinceañeras, and much more. We also do custom decor, linen, and centerpieces. We're located at 1125 East 36th Street North. To book your next special event, business gathering, or community event, call us at 918-200-9046.
If your credit starts with a 3, 4, 5, or 6, this is for you. Did you know that it's costing you to have bad credit? You can't get qualified for that house or apartment and you're paying high interest rates, along with paying high car insurance, and it may be costing you that job that you really want. What are you waiting on? Take more of a holistic approach. Pick up the phone and call the Credit Shiro at 832-642-1554 or text CAMP to 76626. With 13 amazing services, we restore and repair generations to come. Once again, call the Credit Shiro at 832-642-1554 or text CAMP to 76626. If you know better, you do better. Only the Credit Shiro can help you to save the day.
How to order chicken wings. Number 1, find a good wing spot.
I know a wing spot, Max Wings.
Number 2, decide if you want a combo or if you want to order a la carte.
Huh? What's that?
Well, combos come with chicken, veggie sticks, fries, and a drink for a discounted price. A la carte means that you order each item separately.
Okay.
3, decide if you want bone-in, boneless, or cauliflower wings, and then determine the delicious flavor you want on your wings.
I didn't even know cauliflower had wings.
You learn something new every day. Have you been to Max Wings?
Yep.
Max Wings is located at 782 East Pine Street in Tulsa. We're open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Max Wings, home of the dry rub fries.
Join Tulsa's own Dale Mr. Groove Taylor as he takes you back to the 70s and 80s into the Groove Zone on KBOB 89.9 FM.
Sickle cell disease is the #1 genetic blood disorder in the world that can cause many health complications throughout an individual's life. Over 1,700 people in Oklahoma live with the daily challenges of sickle cell disease. Thousands more carry the sickle cell trait.
Supporters of Family with Sickle Cell Disease is an exclusive, comprehensive organization that serves Oklahoma's sickle cell community. Our mission is to effect systematic change in the areas of patient care, education, advocacy, and awareness, and to improve the quality of life for sickle cell patients and their families.
Supporters of Families offers programs such as mentoring, advocacy and family support, sickle cell camp, and much more.
We have 2 offices, one in Tulsa, one in Oklahoma City. You also can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And then for more information, you can call 918-619-6174 or go to www.sicklecelloklahoma.org. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the $2 Sports Talk Show here on KBOB 89.9 FM. We want to let y'all know what we're doing. We trying to get over 1,000 followers on Facebook and 1,000 likes. We had 980 followers and we had 908 likes. We're pushing for 10,000.
Yeah.
On our YouTube page, also on our Facebook page by the end of the year.
Yeah.
We need your help doing this.
Go like the page.
Go like and follow our Two Dog Facebook page. Go to our YouTube page. Go like our YouTube page. Follow our YouTube page. Tell people to follow our YouTube page. What we're going to do when we get 1,000 likes and 1,000 followers, we're going to give away a signed Marcus Dupree jersey.
Yeah, you heard right.
So when we get 1,000 followers, I'm purchasing a Marcus Dupree jersey. I've been in touch with the man.
He gonna sign it.
He gonna sign it. We're gonna get it done.
We're gonna give it away.
And we're gonna give it away. When we get 1,000 followers and 1,000 likes, one of those 1,000 individuals are going to get a Marcus Dupree jersey. We're gonna send it to you. We're gonna send you a Two Dog shirt. All that because of y'all being loyal listeners and following the Two Dog Sports Talk Show. And like I said, we're trying to get 10,000 by the end of the year.
So have Nene and them, Bebe and them, Nook and them like the page.
And
your grandma.
And if you ain't got a Nook, have Johnny, Paul, Henry, Susie, everybody. We need everybody. Anybody that's living, tell them to go like and follow the Two Dog Facebook page and also our Twitter page and also our YouTube page and our Instagram.
Even Karens. Karens.
I ain't going there. I'm through with you. I ain't going there with that. So go like all our page. We on Instagram. We on Twitter. We on YouTube, and also we on Facebook. We don't do the TikTok thing. We ain't got there yet. We ain't got
I might, I can come up with some dances. You know what I'm talking about?
You won't see me doing no TikTok dances. I'm sorry. I'll get my little granddaughter or something to do it before I do it.
Oh, well, yeah, Destiny will definitely be on there. If I'm on there, she'll be on there. She'll be laughing and giggling and trying to sing. Yeah.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you talking. All right, let's talk a little bit before we get off here. We got to talk some Dallas Cowboys and Dak. Do you think Dak is hurt more than what Jerry Jones is saying? What say y'all?
I'm going to say they're just on the side of caution. They invested a lot of money into this guy. He's a warrior. We know that. He's willing to put the team on his shoulders. We know that. So I just think they're just being cautionary because they want him for the whole season.
But do you think them being cautionary? Do you know who that first game is?
Yes, Tampa Bay Bucks on Thursday night.
And so you first to put in a Dak that hasn't played a single down, that hasn't been hit for over a year. You first to put him in against a Todd Bowles defense.
I don't think that's the smartest move, but if they're going to be on the line of caution to make sure he's ready during the season, if the Cowboys win or lose the first game, that's not the whole season.
Dak has not thrown a long ball since he's been hurt.
Well,
all his throws been 15-yard short throws.
Well, CeeDee Lamb just caught COVID, so is CeeDee Lamb gonna be there for the first game?
Well, he's not. He ain't got COVID, but he's in COVID protocol.
Yeah, so
he need to get vaccinated.
Well, he's been vaccinated. He's actually been vaccinated.
All right, there we go. So he won't be in COVID protocol long.
So I'm just on the side of caution. If I got a star player, I didn't invested $100 million into, I'm gonna swing on the side of caution because I want him there for the long duration of the season.
But what if he get hurt game one because he ain't been in the? We can say all day long it's football, but Dak ain't that experienced. Dak still had issues throwing the ball. Dak still had issues on throwing players open. Dak still had issues with the defenses. And you don't give him no gameplay, at least a series?
I would, but they're just swaying on of caution.
Man, come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Because he's, when I've watched Hard Knocks. Have you watched Hard Knocks this year? And he said it only hurt when he extended his arm. I'm like,
think about that one. Think about that.
I'm like, really? So I tried to do it and tried to mimic the motion. I was like, I don't get that. So it's out of my perception.
They done called in Texas Rangers people.
Yeah.
The New York Yankees people.
Yeah.
To see what's actually going on. He done had 2 MRIs. He's still not throwing the ball. And we still got Cooper Rush as a cotton picking backup. Think about this.
Yeah, I don't.
We gotta have a calling. I take Nick Foles because Nick Foles is good when he know he not the man.
True. I don't know why Colin Kaepernick haven't been called.
I wouldn't bring him in.
I mean, he's better than.
I wouldn't bring.
He's better than Ben.
He's been at the. He's been at the league for so long. I don't think he want to play ball.
Yeah, I don't either. But I'm just saying this.
And then Dallas is already a circus.
True. You think bringing him in would be more?
It would be more of a circus. Jerry Jones, he liked the spotlight,
but he don't want that.
I don't think he want that. I don't think he want that.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he want that juice. He don't want that juice because he's gonna get every question from here to wazoo about why he did this, why he didn't do this, why you do this, why you everything. And it's gonna be too big of a distraction.
Well, because
we know that he's not fenced to be the starter.
So who would you call up?
Be truthful. I think if you're trying to get somebody that's sort of the same as Dak, I think I even look at bringing in oh Lord, his name was just on my tongue. Used to be the backup for RG3.
Is RG still playing?
No, he stopped playing. He's been an analyst this year.
Okay.
You know, I bring
college?
I think so.
Yeah,
RG3, Nick Foles, somebody.
Nick Foles is a Bear. I'm just telling you what the coach said. Coach said he's a Bear for right now. So, because they asked him about, Nick Foles going to the Colts to take because Wentz is going to be out.
Wentz be game one.
He's going to be there game one.
He's practicing this week. He started him and the lineman practice all week.
Okay.
They trying to see how their foot reacts, whether it swells up after this week, how it reacts. But Dallas has. You know, I'm not saying I'm talking from analysts now, not fans. So excuse me if I say we because I'm a Dallas fan, but I'm not giving y'all Dallas fan speech. I'm giving y'all analyst speech, and Dallas has to get somebody as a back. When is Dallas going to learn Cooper Rush is not the one? When is Dallas going to learn that Gilbert is not the one? I don't know about DiNucci because DiNucci just got there. But Lord knows he can't be no worse than Cooper Rush and Gilbert. And Gilbert was Colt McCoy's backup. If that tell you anything.
So that means he ain't never been the man. Because to me, to be a quarterback, a quality quarterback, you should have been the man in college. I don't ever remember Cooper Rush. Who did he play for in college? You don't know.
Your guess is good as mine.
DiNucci. Who did he play for in college?
Your guess is good as mine.
So they wasn't the man in college.
Cooper Rush sound like somebody that played on one of those Nickelodeon shows.
Yeah. Or it sound like he plays baseball. Cooper Rush.
So that's what I'm saying. So
it sounds like he need to be a radio disc jockey. Cooper Rush.
I don't know what he need to be, but
a backup quarterback ain't it?
No, not at Dallas.
Yeah.
Not at Dallas. Dallas has, and I think what it is, I think Jerry Jones is They know they need a backup quarterback, but if they go out and get a backup quarterback, now they got to answer the question, is something really wrong with Dak?
Oh, okay.
And so I believe they're trying to keep from answering that question and bring it in where people say, okay, something must be really wrong with Dak. They went and got this backup quarterback. But how they can cover that up, they can just say, hey, all y'all and y'all grandma know that Cooper Rush and Gilbert is not the one. So us getting a backup quarterback is not because Dak might be hurt. It's because we need one.
So it's like the Highlander. There can be only one.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, Cooper Rush supposed to get the starts this week. I'd rather see DiNucci get the start. Let DiNucci start. We seen last year that Cooper Rush didn't do nothing and Gilbert didn't do. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. So, but these cats still got a job, still getting a check.
How many times we got to see them?
They getting a check.
I'm sorry, the fans started coming out. I'm sorry, the fans started coming out.
Hey, they getting a check. That's the bottom line. Cause Yo said so. They getting a check. They've been on the roster for over a year, so they even got the roster bonus in March.
Yeah.
To the beach, y'all.
Well, y'all know when y'all hear that song right there, y'all know it's almost time for us to go back home.
Yeah.
Almost time for us to leave the doghouse. But Dan Quinn hurt. Dan Quinn out. Do you think that's gonna make a difference with defense?
Yes, because I don't know if they're gonna be able to call the defense like Dan Quinn's gonna call it, because he's getting maximum effort out of Parsons, and I'm really liking Parsons. I think
Jalen Smith. Do you think they should cut him or trade him?
Trade him, get some more assets.
So you don't think they should keep him on the roster?
Where's he gonna play?
What we haven't heard is the linebacker they drafted from LSU.
He might be out.
We haven't heard nothing about him. Van Der Esch. Keep him or cut him?
Keep him.
CeeDee Lamb. Return punts? Not return punts.
No, strictly receiver.
Okay.
Because they said he just made strides on his body, strides on running routes. Let the man do what he do. He's a Sooner, damn it.
With Dallas' schedule, there's no way Dallas should not win their division with their schedule. This is the second easiest schedule in the league.
So, you're going to guarantee?
I guarantee, because it all depends on what's going on with Dak. Because if Dak ain't playing,
it's all for nothing.
Yep. We just playing for next year if Dak ain't playing, because we ain't got no backup. Ain't no backup.
Yeah. We need to trade them three dudes and get us a quality.
We want to thank Coach Montgomery from the Bixby Spartans for coming on the show today. Next week, make sure y'all tune in. We got Coach Childress from the Rogers Ropers, and we have let me get his name.
Ain't no future in your fronting.
We have Coach Irvin from the Hell Rangers. So we have Coach Childress from the Rogers Ropers and Coach Irvin from the Hell Rangers. They'll be on the show next week. College football start this weekend, Saturday, so make sure y'all sit down, get plenty of popcorn, get your nachos, get your steaks, get your ribs, get everything, your popcorn chicken, your chicken nuggets, your chicken on the bone, everything that you need to watch football this weekend.
Hey, bro, I'm finna go get some nachos from the Brook. They call it the chicken, the Southwest chicken nachos. Woo!
So, and then we need make sure the community come out this Friday night to Webster Stadium. Come out and cheer the Tulsa Central Braves and the Tulsa McLean Titans. Come cheer them on. We need the community to show up and show out 7 p.m. this Friday at Webster Stadium. So come out, community, and support the Webster, support the Tulsa Central Braves.
And the McLean Titans.
We want to thank y'all for listening to us.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all tune in next week. We'll be back here on the same time. Make sure y'all come back to the doghouse next week.
Yeah.
And understand, if you like what you hear on this program, donate, because they help us pay the bills here. So go to www.kbob899.com, hit the donate button, and donate to this radio station so we can stay on the air.
Yeah.
Because this stuff is not free. It do cost us money. So we need your help to continue to be a community radio. So we'll see you next week. Back here at the doghouse, same time, same place. You bark at us.
We bark back.
Woo!
KBOB, the home of the Bobby Eaton Show, the Juice Radio Show, and Two Dogs Radio Show.
Yeah. I do it big, okay? You better RESPECT me.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. Stay connected and call us now at 646-716-5525 and press 1 to go live.
Your musical evolution has ended. We control the sound. It's time you all got down. We bring